clucking hell. And yes, I did say clucking hell. Blackpool fan gets thrown out for taunting Blackburn owners in a chicken suit. From Saturday 30th of March 2013. A rogue Blackpool fan enjoyed a far from excellent Good Friday after his jibe at Blackburn's chicken farm owning directors went badly wrong. The supporter ended up getting ejected from the ground by police and stewards after turning up in a chicken costume in a bid to taunt Blackburn Rovers madcap owners Venkys. The Indian company have made millions farming chickens, but after going through 4 managers already this season, supporters are at their wits' end with their dodgy leadership of the relegation-threatened club. And during their match with Blackpool, a Tangerines fan couldn't help but poke fun by wearing a big fluffy chicken costume and was unbelievably let into the ground to take his seat. But after causing a stir, stewards had the fan thrown out of the stadium, while he was also warned by police who feared his behaviour was inflammatory. He is just the latest fan to bring foul behaviour, FOWL, to behaviour to Ewood Park, with 2 supporters previously in trouble for letting live chickens onto the pitch in recent seasons. This guy dressed up in a giant chicken suit and they threw him out. That is harsh to throw him out. Because Venkys, mate, they may as well... Come on, you got to lighten up. You got to lighten up a bit. I feel like chicken tonight.
Oh, my goodness.
Obviously, Venkys didn't feel like chicken tonight. Oh, but Jesse, what do you reckon of this before we throw it out to the Skypers as well?
See, now, the thing about it is this, right? How come he got thrown out? How did they know it's a swipe at the Venkys? Right, for all intents and purposes, it could be a charity thing. Last time I checked, there wasn't a dress code for going to a football match. As long as you were dressed, right, you're fine. And even, in certain parts of the world, like I distinctly remember going to a QPR match, and QPR were playing Swansea at the time, right? And there was this one guy who was way across on the other stand from me. Right, somewhere probably the 12th, 15th row, something like that. He, right, was topless, with his belly out, and his belly was just jiggling all over the place. And you're trying to watch the match, but all you see is the fat just jiggling, and you're trying to work out if it's jelly or not.
That must be jelly, because jam don't shake like that.
Do you understand? That was just there was so much wobble and so much shake. I was just like, what is it? Right, so he's allowed out. And then if you go and watch most Newcastle games at St James's Park, right? Of course, there's Mike Ashley who, has a bit of jelly, right? But then you've got other Newcastle fans who end up going topless, who aren't women, who also have lots of jelly to go and shake. Right? So for the mere fact that he's decided to go and, wear something, all right, it's a chicken suit, but I'm like, come on, leave the guy be. Right? For all intents and purposes, right? It could have been for charity. Right? Because there's an excellent cause on Twitter. You've got a bunch of guys going around to all the different grounds across the UK raising money for charity as well. Right? Now, if you're doing that in fancy dress, for example, like a chicken suit, for example.
Yeah.
Where's the harm in that?
Not true. But
I'm just saying. But I think all the chicken related incidents that have happened at Ewood Park are a little bit too close together. Chickens being released on the pitch. There's probably a protest with somebody with a KFC bucket and I don't mean Kentucky Fried Chicken, by the way.
Or Venkys Fried Chicken, yeah.
This is it, or like a Perfect Fried Chicken, PFC.
Or Perfect Fried Chicken.
or Texas Fried Chicken.
What about Sam's or Favourite Fried Chicken?
Favourite Fried Chicken, Sam's, not so much on Morley's. Because I think Morley's is going a bit too upmarket.
Morley's,
I'm just saying, really, it couldn't have been that bad for him to get thrown out just for wearing a chicken suit.
No, I just think the whole thing was funny.
And a Blackburn top. I'm just saying he shouldn't have been thrown out.
No, of course not. I mean, it's all banter. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you've got. I mean, as you were saying about the big guy that you saw with his belly out. Maybe it was kind of like this.
I've got a better idea. Let's get ready for the fat oily guy.
Oh no! I'm sorry. That's where I'm sorry. That's where I throw the flag.
See, because of
somebody call the replay. Check the replay. Oh, good. Give me up. Oh, that's awful.
Just listen for the line.
That's awful.
That must be jelly, because jam don't shake like that.
You told me about it.
Oh, this. Because I've seen that video and I know what that guy looks like. I'm already scarred. You went there.
Let's get ready for the fat oily guy. And it's always the big dudes who get their tops off at football matches. I don't know what it is. It is weird. Oh. Oh, that is absolutely classic. But you know what? Yeah, we've seen Mike Hardiman and Big T being quite vocal in the chat about this, and also Umbree's had a very interesting story in there as well. You know what? Where has Mike gone? Where has Mike? Oh, I think Mike's dropped offline briefly. Big T, I know you wanted to jump in on this story. Have at it, dude. Have at it.
Well, to be honest, I think there's a big secret to the guy when he dressed up as a chicken. I mean, let's face it, the main reason he probably dressed up as a chicken because he likes cocks. I mean, think about it. If you dress up as a chicken, you think about cocks, and that's what he likes. So he was in a room full of cocks, and he's going to want to be really happy and aroused by himself. So I don't blame him, to be honest. But I mean, what he could have done, Liam, and Gav, shame he's not here, he could have understood what I'm saying because he's big in Wales, if you know what I mean. He could have dressed up as a condom. Now, if you dress up like that, that's signalling for intent, right? You signal for intent, you get the glory hole. That's what I'm saying. You've got to make sure that you got your target right. Dressed up as a chicken, yes, it advertises that you like cocks, but it's not going to get you any. You have to dress up as a condom because you know that it's going to set you on the goal. And like what Gezzie was saying a minute ago about jelly and stuff, I mean, think about it. It does float, because if you think about it, right, when you've had one of your moments, I won't say what I'm about going to say on air, don't worry, don't even say anything, don't have to go, don't collect £200. But what I'm trying to say is, right, it does float, okay? So if you've got that rubbed all over your belly, I mean, that video you just played, Liam, I mean, I thought to myself in my mind, I clicked my fingers and I went, you know what if he actually did have a moment and he'd go, let's get ready for the fat oily guy, and then you see him do that thing on his stomach with his produce, if you know what I mean. It'd be hilarious, because I mean, think about it, if he's dressed up as a condom, that's going to set the world alight, isn't it? I mean, it's just, you know, seriously, you've got to think these things through. If you want to attract cocks or whatever it is, you have to dress up with intent, and that's what I'm disappointed with this guy's the chicken. Yes, it advertises that he likes cocks, but it's just not on. He needed to go more, and quite frankly, it's like I said with Gezzie a couple of weeks ago, I'm a bit disappointed that he didn't get himself stuck in, and that's all I've got to say about that.
So wrong.
Oh my goodness.
So wrong.
My goodness. We need this show needs saving right now. You know, I want to send a big shout out to Miss Julie Newton. I hope that you caught the quasi Old Spice moment earlier on in the show. If not, do check out the podcast when we release it later on this week. But yeah, more chicken banter to come. I just have to say, honestly, right, if you're gonna stop fans from expressing themselves like that, and I'm not talking about chanting that gets particularly vicious,
yeah,
right? But if a fan can't come to a game, right, in a chicken suit, then where are we at with football now?
It's taking itself too seriously. Some people and some clubs are taking themselves too seriously. So it's just a bit, for me, it's just a bit silly.